Hello, my name is Jeff and I'm 11 years old. Today we're going to be talking about space. Well, this is 2.0 because last time I already did one. Well, this we're going to talk about outer space, the solar system, and maybe how a black hole is made. Okay, do you think this is true? Black holes turn you into spaghetti. Tell me that in the comments section down below. Okay, we are gonna read about some black holes. A black hole is when a star at the end of its lifetime explodes and then it creates a supernova, which is like a black hole, but it first it gives out a lot of explosions, like one explosion, two explosion, and then the final explosion, the strongest one, and then it starts into a black hole. Let's see. Anything else? Did you know that there is actually wormholes that could take you to another part of the earth, of the world, of space? Let's see. There's a lot of things in space. We can see through a gravity telescope. Although light can't escape a black hole, gravity can. When a black hole swallows up a star, for example, there's a ripple of gravity through space. Gravity's wave telescopes the ripples. What's a gravity telescope? Do you know? A gravity telescope uses laser beams to measure its own length. As a gravity wave passes through Earth from space, it stretches the telescope by less than the width of an atom. 4 huge gravity telescopes were built at the end of 1990s. What's the weirdest telescope? Do you know?
No.
The Super Gallatin telescope near Tokyo is just a big tank full of very pure water, buried deep underground. A very sensitive camera detects very small particles called neutrons zooming through the Earth. By recording microscopic flashes of light in the water. Let's see. Who built a stone circle for the sun? No one knows exactly why Stonehenge, a huge stone circle in southwest England, was built by Druids over 4,000 years ago. Its doorway wave had framed the sunrise on the longest day of each year. Let's see. What's an MMU? An MMU stands for Man Measuring Unit. It's an armchair that carries an astronaut around space when he or she is outside the spacecraft. It uses 24 little gas jets to move backward or forward, up to or down. That is the MMU. Looks like an armrest. It is a seat, and it's used by like 24 small jets. Amazing. You want to know amazing facts?
Yes, please.
Astronauts train underwater. Working underwater gives astronauts an idea of how it will feel to float in space. Water makes an astronaut body move in the opposite direction when they try to pull or push something, just as it would be in space. You want to know another amazing fact? There should have been 7 manned missions to the moon. 2 days into Apollo 13 journey, its oxygen tanks exploded. It took a nail-biting 4 days to bring a crew safely back to Earth. Do you know who first set up on the moon? The very first person to step on the moon was Neil Armstrong. In 1969, he had flown through an Apollo 11 with Buzz Aldrin, who followed him on the moon's surface, and Michael Collins. We came down to Earth with a bang. Russian capsules landed on hard ground. The Cosmo bailed out and parachuted down the last few miles, but even so many broke a few bones. They usually had to spend months in the hospital recovering from the landing. Let's see. How fast can a rocket go? Do you know?
Please let me know. Thank you.
To escape from Earth's gravity, a rocket has to reach 25,000 miles per hour, almost 20 times faster than the supersonic core. Once it is out in space, the rocket drops down to the ground 18,000 miles per hour to stay in orbit. Who made the first rocket? Do you know? You want to know?
Yes, please.
The Chinese made the first rocket about 1,000 years ago, but they were more like fireworks than today's space rockets. There were flaming arrows that were fired from a basket using gunpowder. Did you know China was the first person to make silk, make paper, and have gunpowder? Now let's move on to planets. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Thank you.
What do you think the sun is? The nearest star to us is the sun. You should know that, right? What is the solar system made out of?
Please
The sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, and Pluto. Mercury is really hot. Earth is where we live. It has everything right. Mars, too hot. Jupiter is all made of helium, and you would just be like about 1 million pounds, feels like. Saturn is really just water. It can balance on water. Uranus is just made of warmer. It's just made of water. Neptune is like just too cold to live on. Typhon, a moon of Neptune, is just water. And Pluto, coldest planet on the world. Then you have your asteroid belts, which is between Jupiter and Mars. Yeah. And a supernova occurs when a massive star undergoes a gravitational collapse and the other layers burst into space. The core then collapses to form a neutral star or possibly a black hole. black holes. Just as there is a limit to the mass of a dwarf star constant of electron to matter, there is an upper mass limit of the instant of a neutron star. A black hole basically is a star at the end of its life of a supernova. A supernova has a chance to make a black hole or not. So a black hole will make you even get sucked in like spaghetti. The radius depends on the amount of mass that have collapsed. For example, its Earth's radius would be about 10 centimeters if a star is 10 times as mass as the sun were. Let's see what else. Bye-bye.